Once you've enrolled your devices and you're happy with the initial blueprints, you will then probably want to push out additional profiles to the devices. So let's look at how you can add and create additional profiles and how you push them out to groups of devices. So to add a profile, you go to the Profiles option in the menu on the left, and you can either upload profiles that you created in Apple Configurator or in Profile Creator, but both of those options would require that you have a Mac, or you can create new ones from within ESP itself. Here you'd need to give the profile a name. So let's say, for example, you had a Wi-Fi certificate that you needed to push out onto devices. You can then choose certificate from here, and then you can upload the certificate here and then save it as a profile. There are several other ones which are used a lot within ESP. If you want to put a web clip, in other words, like a shortcut on the iPad home screen, then you can add a web clip with a link straight to a website. One thing to remember about web clips is that there is a limit to how long the URL can be. So if you need to do a web link or a web clip with a long URL, you're going to need to use one of the shortening tools online like Bitly. You can push out web filters, additional restrictions, even Google accounts through here, and literally you give them a name, you would then choose the specific profile, configure it and save it, and then it's ready for you to deploy. So how do we deploy them? Well, if we go back to the device management screen again, all we need to do is to choose the groups of, or the group of iPad or groups of iPads that we wish to push the profiles out to. We can choose more than one. And then from the bulk actions menu, we would go to settings and install profiles. We then just choose all those devices, go to profile, and then from here we can choose exactly which profile we wish to push out, or which profiles we wish to push out. They will then be pushed straight out to those devices. You can, if you want, push profiles out to an individual device. You would just go to the three red dots just to the left and install profiles from there.